Good morning, students. Today we are back with the same chapter and lesson, that is urbanization. In the last lesson, we learned how urbanization actually started, how villages started to become urban centers with the lapse of time. Today we are going to learn the causes of urbanization. And it is a short topic in which we are going to include the following subtopics, and they are natural increase, rural urban migration, and rural urban transformation. So the proportion of people living in urban areas increased due to various reasons, and one of the major reasons was the natural increase. Now, there is a natural increase in population when births exceeds deaths. Here you can see that how more people are being, new babies are being born while the death rate has gone down. So generally, urban areas have better medical facilities. So there is quite likely that the natural increase of population will occur, where births will exceed the deaths. Urban areas have better medical facilities, and because most of the people living in urban areas are of working age, so they are capable of having children. Another important cause of urbanization, especially rapid urbanization, is rural urban migration. People are moving from rural areas towards the urban areas, especially for expectation of higher earnings. And people migrate. This is the major cause, that is expectation of higher earnings. Apart from that, one of the major reasons is that more jobs and business organizations and opportunities are found in the urban areas. There are industries, trades and commerce, and so there are likely to have more jobs in the urban centers. During the Industrial Revolution, which began in Europe in the 18th century, there was a large-scale urbanization due to rural-urban migration. This happened in all the European countries that became economically developed during this time, and also in North America. At present, the fastest rate of rural-urban migration is seen in those countries that are economically less developed, but are gradually improving in their economy. These countries are getting urbanized rapidly, and we can see that many such countries are experiencing rapid urbanization, especially in continents like Africa and Asia. It has been found that better amenities also attract people to move from rural to urban areas. As far as better amenities are concerned, we are talking about better supply of goods. Educational facilities are far better in an urban area than in rural area. Sanitation and housing in most of the cities are comparatively in better situation than in rural areas. Power supply, though we find that many villages are being supplied with power, but uninterrupted power is supplied in the cities. There are more hospitals and doctors in the cities, so we find better medical facilities in the urban areas. Transportation is easier, so commuting from one place to another in the urban areas is far easy than in the rural areas. We also find that there is more recreation in the urban areas. Also, we find that there is more social and religious freedom, and people are more open and more broad-minded in the urban areas. So all these better amenities have begun to attract more people from rural areas to urban areas. As far as rural-urban transformation is concerned, many a times it has been found that rural areas transform into urban areas in course of time, mainly because of resource utilization. For instance, if a new mineral is discovered, then that site becomes an area for mining. Factories, housing facilities, power supplies, transport all begin to develop in that area, and gradually that place transforms from a rural area to an urban area. The South African city of Johannesburg developed mainly because of a huge amount of gold which was found over there. In India, Jamshedpur grew around a steel plant. These are just a few examples of how rural areas have gradually transformed into urban centers. So today we learned just a few topics related to the causes of urbanization. In the next few classes, we are going to learn about all these more in detail. So that is what we have enough time for today. Thank you.